guys, well, I got my burn pit done. This is gonna be the burn pit. I just cut me a little ramp in it over here, just in case we get a couple critters in there, because I don't know when we are gonna burn. I don't know when we're gonna burn. So I figured, just in case some critters get in there, they can get out. So I didn't build a deadfall trap. I mean, that's pretty steep for most critters anyways, so if they fall in there, it might hurt them anyways. But kind of had a hump in there. I was just toothing this in because it's cold out. If you make it smooth, it might be too slick for them to come out, my thought was. So I was just kind of toothing it, leaving it a little rougher, kind of have some traction, if you will. But that ought to be a decent enough burn pit to have Dad feed it with his skid loader. Like I said, we only need a day and a half, 2 days worth of capacity in it. You know what? Let's go ahead and see if we can pull that tree. Let's see. Get up there and rip the limbs off of it and all that to where I can get to it, because that's a pretty good sized tree. rip some limbs off so we can get to it. And I don't know, heck, I might have to dig quite a bit to get down to the root system because I'm quite a bit higher than it here, but we'll see what happens. Let's see. And I don't know why, but that thumb is about half the speed as it was when I set it up. You know what? That's a hedge. And I've got a guy wanting hedge post. So I don't know what I can rip off of that and what I can't to make it usable for him. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, it's all in the tree already. I may have to wait and have him here with the chainsaw and he can kind of cut some of the limbs off. I don't know what guys keep for hedge post, but he's wanting a lot of the hedge in here for hedge post. So I don't know. Maybe I can get in here and get enough of this root system out. I don't think so, but put her blade down. Alright, well, I got the bottom of this dug out and around there. This thing's big. It's probably, I don't know, 4 foot one way by 5 foot the other way. And let's just see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to push it out yet or not, but oh, here we go. Hopefully it's not going to push it and stop pushing it. What broke? And that is a big, big root ball. Big, big root ball. Wow. Go over, baby. Go over. You don't have to fight with me about it. Just go over. That's all I was afraid of. The tree broke in the middle of it there. That's what that bang was. Leverage. Come on. Hope you guys can see what we're dealing with. Stay leaning. You gotta come back with me. Stay leaning-ish. Come on. I don't know what's holding it. See, we split it. It's a bad thing with these multi-stem. These multi-stem anything. Gosh, I hate everything multi-stem. So nudge up on this thing. Come on. That is a big, big boy. That's a big ass tree. Big old tree. Sorry, kid friendly. good. Just doesn't want to go over. Now all the ever stuff is out of our way. Let's I feel like we got a root over here that's holding us. No, I didn't feel anything. See, look at that one root. That one root, the left side of my tooth is on it. It's half the size of that. It's a 15-inch root. I mean, it's a big tree. We have root system left in there. Had one. Well, let's see. Get moved over a little bit, maybe. Get a little bit different push on it. Maybe find another root over here. This is actually probably one of the biggest trees in here I've got to pull. There we go. Oh yeah, look at the size of that root. See, you guys think I was jiving you. Look at that. I mean, that's just massive. Let's see. I'd like to have them all kind of sitting on the ground. Well, I didn't expect that to break. But if I have them all sitting kind of like that, I can have, Nathan's going to come out and cut hedge post out of it. He's got somebody that wants the hedge post. Alright, well, I think we're in good shape there. I mean, that would be safe enough to cut on. And let's see what all we can do down here. Maybe get some of the stump broke up, some of the roots ripped off of this or something. Maybe not. No, ain't gonna do much with it at all until we get it dug out and around. There's that half. There we go. Let's see if we can start ripping that a little more. Rip some of these roots off. Now, would it be nice to have a 135 or something for this? Yep. It'd be nice to have a 200 or 220 or something. But most of the times, I'm not taking down 5-foot around trees. Most of the time, I'm thinning trees, and that's kind of why I wanted a smaller machine like this, so I could get into the woods. Now, a 135 might suit me pretty good, but I kind of feel like it was a little big. You guys know that I either want like a Deere Hitachi machine, so you know what I'm sitting in, or I want a Yanmar excavator. Well, I would absolutely love to have an SV100. I couldn't afford an SV100. And I probably wouldn't buy a new one, especially not right off the bat or anything. Well, he's going to tell me I just ruined that, which it is what it is. big giant corner post. But there's one on that other side, or there's a couple on that other side, and there's still some up high because that thing's big. But I would love to have an SV100, a little bit bigger machine than this, a little more horsepower. But I wanted to start with something. That I kind of felt like was a quality machine. So, all right, that's all separated. What about this guy? I mean, it's at least where somebody can cut it, so now he can get in here safely and cut that all up. Probably, no, we're just gonna leave it. And it's not like this machine's not gonna be up here. I'll have this machine up here to move material around, and my dad will be moving brush and stuff with the skid loader. So, well, there's one of the biggest trees in here that we got to pull.